Hi, I'm Wade Wingler with the Data Project at Easter Seals in Indiana. Today we're going to do a video on our new series of low-tech accommodations. You're going to spend some time with Brian Norton talking about what is kind of a classic job accommodation for folks who have mobility issues. So we're going to talk about ticket taking today, and how do you take a movie ticket and get it torn for folks who are going into the movie theater. So let's go with Brian and check out what he's working on.
Hi, my name is Brian Norton, and I'm the manager of our Clinical Assistive Technology program here at Easter Seals Crossroads. And today, I wanted to take a little bit of time to talk about some ticket-taking options. We're going to do a series on low-tech accommodations for persons, and something that I often find myself trying to deal with out at employment sites is ways for people to tear tickets when maybe they don't have full functional use of both hands to be able to make that happen. So. A couple of things that we've used in the past. The first being, we're going to take a look at the hacksaw blade. These are like $2 or $3 hacksaw blades that you can buy at Lowe's, Home Depot, many different places. And this actually makes a really inexpensive, cheap accommodation for persons who may be one-handed ticket tearers, maybe at a movie theater or some other location. And the theory behind the hacksaw blade is you would take this out to the kiosk that they're located at. You can attach it to the kiosk using a couple screws. And once in place, the user would actually slide the ticket up and underneath the hacksaw blade and just rip up against it. And it tears the ticket pretty reliably. Because they're so inexpensive, you can buy maybe a 5 or 10 pack. It can last a person quite a long time. But it becomes quite quick as you get used to it. Obviously I don't have this one attached to anything, so it's a little bit harder. You can then just rip up against it, continue to slide it underneath there. And you can rip one at a time most of the time, but makes a pretty good little ticket taking option for somebody. Another option that people have used in the past is a form of letter opener. Sometimes people have jerry-rigged this up to the kiosk where they can take a ticket and slide their ticket in here and then just rip up against it. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Not as good. But that's another option for someone, a very inexpensive way to make that happen. There have been some situations that I've run into where we've had to kind of make something a little bit more higher tech. This is an option that we worked with a machine shop to build. It is a modified letter opener, so one that you would buy at Office Depot or an office supply store. And we took it to the machine shop and they redid some of the insides, made it more durable, gave it a bigger blade to be able to cut through tickets routinely. But once on, I'll go ahead and turn it on here, and you just take the ticket and just slide it through. And it'll just cut through and pull it through there for you. With this one, at a local theater, we were able to tear sometimes 2 and 3 tickets at a time, and made a pretty good option for a person who was maybe in a little bit more fast-paced environment, didn't have the option to do 1 ticket at a time, had to do multiple tickets at a time to keep up with the crowd. And those are just a couple of the options that we've done for one-handed ticket taking.
So that's your tech tip for this week. I'm Wade Wingler with the Data Project at Easter Seals Crossroads in Indiana.